Good evening, and welcome to the 11th Annual New Birth of Freedom Council Boy Scouts of America Eagle Recognition Event. Even though tonight is a different atmosphere, we are pleased to bring this event to you in honor of our 2020 Eagle Scout class. Please join Boy Scout Troop 64 of Duncannon, Pennsylvania in the Pledge of Allegiance, concluding with the Scout Oath and Law.
Will you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will you please join me in reciting the Scout Oath? On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Will you please join me in the Scout Law? Scout Sign 1. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Scout Sign 2.
I am now going to lead us in an invocation. Please prepare yourself in the manner which you are accustomed. O Lord, grant that I may possess the will and the strength to live up to my solemn obligations, to do my duty to God and my country, to serve my community, to all mankind be trustworthy, loyal, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent, to help others at all times, especially those who are weak or in need, to assist my fellow Scouts along the Eagle Trail, providing leadership and inspiration that they may also experience the fulfilling rewards of Scouting, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight in every undertaking of my daily life, to respect our wildlife and environment, to be prepared and to do my best in every endeavor. Never to forget that I am an Eagle Scout, and always to remember that I represent the ideals of the highest achievement in Scouting, a symbol of good character and citizenship, and of wholesome worth and honor. Amen.
Good evening, and welcome to the New Birth of Freedom Council's 11th Annual Eagle Scout Recognition Event. My name is Art Williams, and I'm an executive board member of the New Birth of Freedom Council and a proud Eagle dad. It is my honor to serve as your Master of Ceremonies tonight during this, our virtual recognition program experience. 2020 has delivered us a lot of change that no one could have expected, but our Scouts are still doing one thing that they do best. They are leading by example. So let's talk about our Eagle Scouts tonight. In itself, achieving the rank of Eagle Scout is quite an accomplishment, but to earn Scouting's highest youth award during a pandemic is exceptional. This year, it gives me great pleasure to announce that 198 New Birth of Freedom Council Scouts earned Eagle Scout. Wow! Of course, under normal circumstances, we would be gathered in person to celebrate with these young men at the Hershey Lodge. And as you know, these are not normal circumstances. But the Scouting motto is be prepared. And our newest Eagle Scouts are certainly prepared. They adapted to the times and self-recorded their own introductions for us, which we will now share. So it is my honor to present the New Birth of Freedom Council's 2020 class of Eagle Scouts.
My name is Carson Kramer. I'm from Troop 180 in New Kingston, Pennsylvania, and I live in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
I'm Randy Neidig from Troop 180 in New Kingstown, Pennsylvania, and I'm from New Kingstown, Pennsylvania.
Hello, my name is Peyton Zimmer. I am a Scout in Troop 25, and I am in York, Pennsylvania.
Braden Dayoff, Troop 28, Red Lion, PA.
Jonathan Capps, Troop 19, York, Pennsylvania.
Hi, my name is Travis White. I'm in Troop 284 from Lewisburg, PA.
Ryan Spangler, Troop 192, St. Teresa Church, New Cumberland, Pennsylvania.
David Sandell, Troop 185, Huntsdale, PA.
My name is Cameron Schaefer. I'm in Troop 74. My hometown is Palmyra.
Hi there, my name is Duncan McQueen from Troop 50, and I live in Red Lion, PA.
I'm Byron Seidel from Troop 17 or 177, and I'm from York.
Hi, my name is Joey Macera. I'm from Troop 120, Shippensburg, PA.
Hi, I'm Riley Snyder with Troop 171 in Boiling Springs.
My name is Tyler Kent from Troop 501, Ellistown, PA.
Hi, I'm Cadet Jason Lynch. I am an Eagle Scout from Troop 173 at Carlisle Barracks. I am now studying nursing at the University of Scranton on an Army ROTC scholarship.
Hi, I'm Caden McKinney from Troop 25, York, PA.
I'm Caleb Ziegler, I'm in Troop 38 and I'm from Dillsbury, PA.
Hello, I'm David Wang. I'm from Troop 65 of Hershey, PA, and I live in Hummelstown, PA.
My name is Eric Brush from Troop 73. I live in New Bloomfield.
Hi, I'm Ethan Cunningham. I'm in Troop 185, Huntsdale, PA.
My name is Joshua Easley, and I am from Troop 51 in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania.
I'm Musselman, Troop 162, Cashtown, PA.
Kyle Menarch, Troop 80, Camp Hill.
How you doing? My name is Matthew Peterson. I'm with Troop 360, and my hometown is Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Nathan Etzel, Troop 189, Carlisle.
My name is Nicholas Moyer. I'm a member of Troop 80, and I am from Mechanicsburg.
Nick Baker, Troop 107, McSherrystown, Pennsylvania.
My name is Peter Curtin. I'm from Troop 17 in Heritage Trail.
Hello, I'm Telek Toller with Troop 190 in Grantham.
Hi, my name is Zachary Rogers. I'm from Troop 174 in Nuevo, PA.
Aaron Adams, Troop 107, McSherrystown, Pennsylvania.
Hello, my name is Alexander Lehigh. I am a member of Troop 501 from Littlestown, PA.
I'm Andrew Baguette, Troop 64, Duncannon, Pennsylvania.
I'm Alexander Oberholzer of Troop 64 in Duncannon, Perry County, Pennsylvania.
Andrew Poplowski, Troop 77, Harrisburg.
Andrew Ruckshaw, Troop 40, Red Line, PA.
My name is Cameron Keller. I'm from Troop 49 and I live in Windsor, Pennsylvania.
Hello, my name is Christopher Adam. I'm from Troop 88 in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Curtis Strook from Troop 27, Stewartstown, PA.
I'm Dylan Mills, Troop 64, Duncannon, Pennsylvania.
Ethan Jones, Troop 171, Boiling Springs.
I'm Drew Hirschner, Troop 150 from York, PA.
Ethan Maddox, Troop 43, York, Pennsylvania.
I'm Ethan Sullivan, and I'm from Troop 65 in Hershey.
Hi, I'm Evan Jeske. I'm from Troop 284, and I'm from Lewisberry, PA.
Hi, I'm Hayden Clark, from Troop 284 in Lewisberry, Pennsylvania.
My name is Ian Presley, and I'm here from Troop 150 in York, PA.
My name is Isaac Heidelball. I am from Troop 20, and I'm from York, PA.
I'm John Jackson from Troop 64 out of Duncannon, PA.
I am Jake Shoup from Troop 174 from Mount Holly Springs, Pennsylvania.
Jonathan Menborski, Troop 94, Shermansdale, Pennsylvania.
I'm Leonard Finger, Troop 64, Duncannon, PA.
Hi, my name is Mark Lindsay. I'm from Troop 594 and my hometown is Hummelstown, PA.
Hi, my name is Michael Curtin. I am in Troop 203 and I am from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania.
Sean Madigan, Troop 23, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Nicholas Mao, Troop 174, Newville, PA.
Eric Christie, Scoutmaster of Troop 50, Spry, PA. Acting on behalf of my son, Noah Christie, Yo, PA. He is unable to be here tonight as he is currently in the United States Marine Corps. I love you, son, and I couldn't be more proud.
My name is Owen Strickler. I'm from Troop 25, and my hometown is York, PA.
Peter Junkin, Troop 150, York.
Hi, my name is Ryan Barrich. I'm with Troop 27 and my hometown is Harrisburg, PA.
Stephen Torregrossa, Troop 24, New Freedom.
Elijah Shively, Troop 121, Shippensburg.
Hi, my name is Sean Jones, and I'm from Troop 189 in Carlisle.
I'm Joel Bailey, and I achieved Eagle in Troop 495, and I currently reside in Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
Hi, I'm Elijah Strong. I'm with Troop 173 and my hometown is Lehigh, Utah.
Hi, I'm Garrett Spangler from Troop 198 in Edders, Pennsylvania.
Joseph Zealous, Troop 25, York, Pennsylvania.
My name is David Willis and I'm from Troop 43 in Dallastown, Pennsylvania.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Cummings from Troop 43 in Dallastown, PA.
Jacob Kling, Troop 92, Elliotsburg, PA.
Our first class Cole Hopper, Troop 27, Stewartstown, Pennsylvania.
Hi, I'm Ethan Moffat from Troop 17, and I'm from York, PA.
My name is Joshua Mundus. I'm from Troop 26, and I live in York, PA.
Hi, my name is Garrison Cottrell, and I'm from Troop 23. My hometown is York, PA, and I got...
My name is Ryan Walters from Troop 302, and I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
My name is Cole James. I'm an Eagle Scout from Troop 27 in Stewartstown, PA.
My name is Daniel Sentman. I'm from Troop 27, Stewartstown, PA.
Earning the Eagle Scout rank is the ultimate goal for a youth member in the BSA program. Requirements include earning at least 21 merit badges, demonstrating Scout spirit, completing service hours, and holding leadership positions. Finally, the Scout must complete a substantial service project, which is the most challenging advancement requirement. All that, of course, is followed up by a formal board of review. So it's fair to say that becoming an Eagle Scout is no easy task. As we celebrate these Scouts' accomplishments, it's essential to recognize that along their trail to Eagle, they had a lot of support and encouragement from two key groups of people who we would like to recognize at this time. First, I would like to recognize all parents, family members, and friends of these Eagle Scout recipients. Also, I would like to recognize all Scoutmasters and adult volunteers who guided our newest Eagle Scouts. So thank you, parents, family members, friends, Scoutmasters, and volunteers. Let's give them all a round of applause. By becoming an Eagle Scout, one joins an elite group of individuals. Less than 6% of all Scouts share that rare distinction. And I want to clarify that Eagle Scout is not an award. No one gave you the rank. You earned it. And your job as an Eagle Scout doesn't end with the earning of the rank. It begins with the earning of the rank. The designation of being an Eagle Scout lasts a lifetime. It is an honor that lasts a lifetime. And most importantly, it is a responsibility that lasts a lifetime. With that in mind, I would now like to recognize all of our New Birth of Freedom Eagle Scouts, regardless of age or tenure in the program. Please join me in giving our Eagle Scout alumni a round of applause. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our featured Eagle Scout speaker, David Sandell. David is an Eagle Scout from Troop 185, Huntsdale, Pennsylvania. He started his scouting journey as a Tiger Cub in Pack 127 and eventually bridged as a Webelos 2 in Pack 136. But as a Cub, he always had an eye on the fun activities that his older brothers were experiencing in their scout troop. David crossed over into Troop 136 and later transferred to Troop 185. And he finally got to participate in the challenging activities he had seen his older brothers enjoy: hiking, biking, camping, and he even attended 4 weeks of scout camp in just 1 year. Along the way, he earned 13 required merit badges, 68 elective merit badges. He served on camp staff, attended both a national jamboree and a world jamboree, participated at the National Order of the Arrow Conference, and is active in our own local Order of the Arrow chapter. His Eagle project involved risers for the Big Spring Aquatic Association. These risers replaced worn-out ones that were used by judges at aquatic events. David has not yet selected a university. However, he plans to pursue a degree in orthodontics. Please welcome Eagle Scout David Sandell.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, Eagle Scouts, and of course Scoutmasters, who we all know are their own special category. My name is David Sandell, and I'm honored to be here virtually with you today to give you an idea of my experiences in Scouts and what being an Eagle Scout means to me. Right now, I'm currently a senior at Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where you may find me studying hard in the International Baccalaureate program, singing in the Glee Club, or geeking out in the academic competition team. But these are all things unique to me. What brings us all here together in these strange times is our hard work and dedication to the scouting program and our perseverance that aided us in earning the prestigious honor of Eagle Scout. For me, I knew ever since before I was even a Tiger Cub that I wanted to be an Eagle Scout. Some of my fondest memories thinking back to when I was really young are visiting my brothers, Matt and Billy, at summer camp and camping trips while they were in Troop 127 in Chambersburg. Unfortunately, both came close but never achieved the rank of Eagle. And as kind of sibling rivalry, I set my sights on Eagle, and I was determined not to stop until I earned it. And as you see by my presence here today, I succeeded. Getting here today has been a very rewarding journey. If it's all right, I'd like to tell you all a little bit about that journey. Within my first couple of years in Troop 185 in Huntsdale, Pennsylvania, I was able to experience what it was like to be a leader as I slowly rose from scribe to assistant senior patrol leader and eventually patrol leader. I learned a lot from the previous leaders, but I was ready to learn more. So the first chance I got, I signed up for NYLT. This training was enough to inspire me to step my leadership up a notch. Over the next few years, I was inducted into the Order of the Arrow where I was elected as Conakajig Chapter Chief. And from there, I became even more involved in the lodge, and I'm proud to be currently serving as the Lodge Kitchen Chair. So airmen out there, please stop by a fellowship or induction weekend and get yourself some delicious food. Beyond just the Order of the Arrow, I was able to bring leadership I'd been expanding upon to the table by signing on to Hidden Valley Summer Camp staff. Easily the best decision of my life, period. On camp staff, I taught a pretty wide variety of merit badges, from fingerprinting to emergency preparedness to engineering, and I had a blast teaching all these merit badges and more to scouts working hard towards Eagle as well, and I was glad to help in any way I could. As COVID-19 hit, we had to make some adjustments, and I was proud to be a part of such a motivated and positive team. Now you may wonder why I'm bringing this up. Well, I'll tell you. Working on camp led me to meet a variety of great people and work along some amazing Eagle Scouts that reminded me day in and day out just what I was working towards. They became some of my greatest role models and friends. I'm sure that's something most here can relate to, whether it's a sibling, a parent, or a friend. Having so many great examples of Eagle Scouts really kept me going through the whole process. And it really is a process. I don't know how many others had this experience, but it felt like every time I made headway on my Eagle project, I got shot way back. My project was building risers for the Big Spring High School pool for the judges to sit on and watch the events. Seems simple enough, right? Well, hours of painting, cutting, sanding, scrapping, repainting, and recutting proved otherwise. But I was lucky enough to be surrounded by a fun group of people that helped me get through it all with a smile on my face. But besides all the service and leadership, I've had tons of fun that have impacted my scouting career. Probably the most memorable being the 2019 World Scout Jamboree. Now, for those of you who've been to a World Jamboree, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who haven't, I highly recommend it. It is an absolutely crazy event. My troop and I were beside a German troop, a Spanish troop, even a Czech troop, all of us coexisting in close quarters. It was awesome. The people you meet and make bonds with is an incredible experience. I've learned new words and phrases and made some great friends that I still talk to today from across the world. My experiences have taught me the importance of taking advantage of opportunities wherever presented. Whether it's a position in the lodge or high adventure, go for it. Thank you all for listening to me ramble for 5 minutes about my scouting career. I'm sure we each have our own stories on why we have the privilege to call ourselves Eagle Scouts, and I'm glad I was able to share mine. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you again.
David, thank you for sharing your remarks and being part of tonight's program. Well done. You are a real inspiration to us all. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the president of the New Birth of Freedom Council, Mr. Bill McQuaid, to share some comments on behalf of the executive board.
It was terrific watching our class Eagle Scout speaker, David Sandell. Thank you, David, for sharing your incredible scouting journey with us. It's so inspiring to know our scouting programs continue to make such a positive difference in a young person's life. I also offer my congratulations to our newest Eagle Scouts for achieving such a high honor. Earning the Eagle Scout Award is an accomplishment, and you should all be very proud. Very few Scouts obtain this level of achievement, and that is, in fact, intentional. It was planned not to be easy. You will find in life that most things worth earning are not easy. Well done. I would also like to recognize this year's presenting sponsor. The Giant Company was tremendously generous in their financial support of this event. On behalf of the New Birth of Freedom Council, we offer our sincere thanks for your help. I want to thank Matt Lukavich, Vice President, Human Resources of the Giant Company, and Tom Cormier, Government Affairs Manager of Retail Business Services. With your work as co-chairs of this event, your leadership guided us to a successful event despite the many challenges. As a father, I can now understand how proud Matt must have been to see his son Cole recognized during last year's Eagle event, because my son Alex is a member of this year's Scout class. Of course, this year is different. I know many of us were affected by COVID-19, whether it impacted our job or business, a family member, friend, neighbor, or even a fellow Scouter. But although these have been trying times, as we enter the Thanksgiving holiday season, remember that we all still have a lot to be thankful for. This year, the New Birth of Freedom Council adopted a rallying call, Keep On Scouting. As a scouting family, we challenged ourselves to keep our scouts engaged during the disruption of the global pandemic. I'm so proud of our scouts, parents, volunteers, leaders, and staff who found a way to keep on scouting. Tonight, we recognize 198 of our new Eagle Scouts, many of whom accomplished this feat during the pandemic. We also commend younger Scouts and Cubs who continue to grow and advance as well. How did we keep on scouting? PAC and troop leaders quickly discovered ways to engage Scouts through web-based platforms such as Zoom. Early on, our council established Virtual Merit Badge Academy, allowing hundreds of Scouts to continue to learn and advance through the program. We provided volunteers a monthly virtual roundtable meeting where at times over 200 leaders shared thoughts and ideas while hearing up-to-date council information. This past spring, our executive board had to make the tough call to close summer resident camp at both Camp Tuckahoe and Hidden Valley Scout reservations. Our leadership team quickly pivoted and successfully offered a virtual summer camp experience themed Camp is Where the Home Is. With a total of 27 merit badges offered, our Scouts had the opportunity to earn 18 of them in 5 different program areas over 3 weeks. But it didn't stop there. Scouts participated in virtual campfires, trivia nights, socials, and even a cook-off competition. Community service is Scouting's way to pay it forward. This fall, with the Giant Company's support, thousands of Scouts across the Mid-State safely collected food for local pantries that have been struggling to meet their community's needs. The values taught during service to others carry throughout a Scout's lifetime, making our community a better place to live. And even though this year's Eagle Scout recognition event is online, that can't stop us from offering hearty congratulations to our Eagle Scouts. As better days lie ahead, we look forward to sitting around the campfire, smelling wood smoke, and telling stories of how we kept on scouting in 2020. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our 11th annual Eagle Scout recognition event co-chair, Tom Cormier.
Thank you, Bill. First, I would like to offer my congratulations to our newest Eagle Scout recipients. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and you are now better prepared to overcome any challenge you may face in the years ahead. I want to wish each of you the best of luck. In addition to recognizing our honoree, Nicholas Bertram, and the current Eagle Scouts class, this event serves as an essential funding source delivering life-changing scouting experiences to 8,900 young people in the 6 counties served by the New Birth of Freedom Council. We appreciate all the contributions from those who have donated to this event and to scouting this year. Our success was made possible by having a terrific volunteer committee whose hard work and dedication helped raise the sponsorship event funds. I'd like to now acknowledge our committee members: Co-Chairman Matt Lukavich, Alan Boynton, Christopher Brand, Scott Chadwick, James George, Matthew Haar, Michael Kinney, Jeffrey Lobach, Melissa Markey, Bill McQuaid, and William Scott. Let's give them a virtual round of applause. I'd also like to thank Steve Karnacki and Final Focus Productions for providing our virtual program experience, and Josh Brown for filming and editing our program. Let's give them a well-deserved virtual round of applause. At this time, we would like now to recognize our major sponsors.
Hi, my name is Alex McQuaid. On behalf of my fellow Eagle Scouts in the New Birth of Freedom Council, we would like to recognize this year's presenting sponsor, The Giant Company, with a short video clip on our recent Good Turn for America partnership.
Tonight, as we join together virtually for this recognition event in our homes or other safe places, looking forward to Thanksgiving, countless families in our community are wondering where their next meal might come from. The Boy Scout slogan, "Do a Good Turn Daily," was taken to heart this fall, with help from the Giant Company.
Thank you, Giant!
Thousands of Scouts across the Mid-State participated in the New Birth of Freedom Council's Scouting for Food Drive, where thousands of Scouts distributed door hangers in their community requesting cans of food. The following weekend, Scouts picked up the donated food, boxed it, and provided many local food banks with needed supplies. Thank you to the Scouts of the New Birth of Freedom Council and the Giant Company for making the holidays a little brighter for some of our neighbors in South Central Pennsylvania in need.
Hello, my name is Brian Rohr. As a Scout in the New Birth of Freedom Council, I would like to thank this year's distinguished Eagle Scout sponsor, Capital Blue Cross, and introduce a member of their team, Dave Skirpon, for some thoughts on why our program is vital to our community.
Hello, my name is David Skirpond, and I'm pleased to be representing Capital Blue Cross today in congratulating the 2020 class of Eagle Scout recipients. I would also like to offer my congratulations to Nicholas Bertram, president of Giant Company. Central Pennsylvania's most popular grocery store is the 2020 Eagle Scout Dinner honoree. Considering the challenging year we have all faced, Giant Foods has made a significant impact in fighting hunger during the pandemic and in seeing to it that many who would have gone hungry had food. A great example of leadership. I cannot think of a better honoree than Nick Bertram. Capital Blue Cross has been supporting this dinner for several years, and I've been fortunate to have been involved each year. I've learned so much about the significance of hard work, commitment, leadership, and sacrifices made by the fine men being honored with the rank of Eagle Scout. Capital Blue Cross also supports the Eagle Scout Dinner as we understand the impact Eagle Scouts have in our communities. Only 4% of Scouts nationwide achieve the rank of Eagle Scout. However, for those that do, our communities benefit greatly by that. For example, Eagle Scouts exhibit an increased tendency to participate in a variety of health and recreational activities, such as exercising at least 30 minutes a day, regularly participating in hiking, boating, camping, fishing, and other sports. Eagle Scouts show a greater connectedness to siblings, neighbors, religious communities, friends, co-workers, formal and informal groups, and a spiritual presence in nature. Eagle Scouts exhibit a duty to God, service to others, service to the community, and leadership. Eagle Scouts are more likely to engage in behaviors that are designed to enhance and protect our environment. Eagle Scouts are more likely to be committed to learning and to set and achieve personal, professional, and financial goals. Eagle Scouts show higher levels of planning and preparedness. Eagle Scouts are more likely to indicate they have built character traits related to work ethics, morality, tolerance, and respect for diversity. How lucky are we to have such fine men in our communities? Congratulations to the class of 2020, and my best wishes for a happy Thanksgiving and holiday season. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dylan Mills. Now I would like to recognize this year's Eagle sponsors, who with their support allowed us to sharpen our leadership skills. The Hershey Company, the Leisure Family, M&T Bank,
Martin Snacks.
Hello, my name is Bryce Krieger. This year, we are pleased to present our life sponsors for their generous support in the Scouting program. Alexander Building Construction, the Kinsley Foundation, Penn State Health Highmark, and Ivy Able Inc.
Greetings, Eagle Scouts. My name is Matt Lipkavage, co-chairman of our 11th annual Eagle Scout recognition event. I also used to serve as a committee member of Troop 190 in Grantham, and my son Cole earned his Eagle rank in last year's class. In my professional life, I'm Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer at the Giant Company, based in nearby Carlisle. And I have the distinct honor of introducing Nicholas Bertram, the Giant Company President, as the 2020 Class of Eagles honoree. But before I do that, I'd like to take an opportunity to congratulate all of this year's Eagle Scouts. It was only a year ago that I was one of many proud parents watching their Eagle get recognized for their dedication, hard work, and servant leadership. My son was lucky to be part of Troop 190, where he was surrounded by amazing people who helped build the foundation of the young man that he is today. So I want to say a big thank you to all of you who played some part in this class of Eagles journey, a journey that for most was challenging to say the least. This past year has been anything but typical, which is why your celebration is so special. All of you have persevered in what will most likely be one of the hardest years of your life. It's actually this notion of perseverance that makes this year's honoree, Nicholas Bertram, so deserving. In the early stages of the pandemic, many leaders, especially in our industry, were focused on just trying to keep pace with the business. And while Nick certainly did that, he made his people his first priority. For Nick, navigating the pandemic was not only about sustaining the business, it was equally about nurturing the communities where Giant operates. It took his perseverance and his conviction, as well as his strong leadership abilities, to stay true to the company's purpose, as well as his own. It's now my pleasure to tell you a bit more about this Eagle Scout class honoree, Nicholas Bertram. Nicholas has worked in the grocery industry for nearly 20 years. He leads 35,000 Giant team members who believe that no matter where or how, when meals happen, families connect. And when families connect, the world becomes a better place. Nick has a deep passion for helping kids stay healthy, and that's why he's proud to be the co-chair of the Corporate Council and a member of the Foundation Board of Overseers for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. He's also vice chair of the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania Chamber. Lastly, as he believes that philanthropy can change the world for the better, he's a member of the Board of Advisors for the Satel Institute, a think tank and a catalyst for corporate social responsibility. One thing that you might have noticed that was missing from Nick's extensive list of accomplishments is that of Eagle Scout. Proof that no one, not even Nick, is perfect. But if you didn't know any better, you really would think that he's an Eagle Scout. You don't have to look much further than Scout law. Let me give you just a few examples. A Scout is trustworthy. Given the events of this year, from COVID-19 to social unrest, I've had a front row seat in watching Nick put 35,000 team members' needs at the forefront of his decisions, even when it seemed contrary to running the business. He doesn't take his role as the organization's leader lightly. He sees it as his mission to ensure that every person is safe, included, and heard. It's this approach to leadership that has engendered trust throughout all of his team. Next, a Scout is helpful. As you heard when I described just some of his accomplishments, he is clearly on a mission to change the world for the better. As a Scout, you learn early on the importance of doing a good turn daily. This concept has never been lost on Nick. He actively looks for ways to help individuals, businesses, and organizations, both at work and in his personal life. Like an Eagle Scout, most of what he does goes without any fanfare or recognition. I actually wonder just how many great things he's done that we'll never know about. But what we do know is that Nick loves visiting stores and taking an active role in advancing talent throughout the entire company. And lastly, a Scout is friendly. It doesn't matter if it's in person or online. Nick finds the time to talk and listen to any team member, customer, or community leader. He listens with great passion and follows up no matter how small the question or request. It's difficult to go anywhere with Nick without somebody recognizing him. And if Scout law isn't enough, how about the outdoor code? Nick has led the Giant Company in adopting Healing Our Planet as part of the company's philanthropic vision. With his leadership, Giant has embraced several key conservation initiatives. The company recently installed 2 solar arrays that combined completely power our corporate headquarters, saving 4.5 million pounds of carbon emissions per year. And the meadow that includes those solar panels was recently developed into a pollinator-friendly field with hives for 150,000 honeybees. So, even if he's not an Eagle Scout on paper, Nick is certainly an Eagle Scout in spirit. Please join me in welcoming Nicholas Bertram, our 2020 Eagle Scout Recognition Event honoree, with a virtual round of applause.
Thank you so much for that kind introduction, Matt. You know, I can think of no greater compliment than to be considered an Eagle Scout in spirit. And thank you to all our friends at the Boy Scouts New Birth of Freedom Council. You know, the Giant Company is honored to sponsor this Eagle Scout Recognition Dinner. And personally, I'm very humbled to be recognized by an organization of leaders and role models that I so admire. To the 198 new Eagle Scouts in this year's class, congratulations. Your dedication, perseverance, accomplishments, sense of service, and character inspire me. I know your achievement of the rank of Eagle Scout was no small feat. And to all of the Scout leaders, family, friends, and mentors who have guided these new Eagle Scouts and supported them on their journey, I would just say well done. You know, as a community, there is no greater hope we can offer future generations than to support our young people as they grow into strong, generous, trustworthy leaders. At the Giant Company, we believe food plays an important role in strengthening our family and community bonds. And we think the world becomes a better place when families connect around the table. Now, that table might be a campfire with marshmallows as a main course, or a few crates arranged for a lunch break during a busy day of work on an Eagle Scout project. It doesn't matter what or where the table is. What matters is that there's an opportunity for families and friends, scouts and leaders to form the bonds that encourage us to look out for each other and reach beyond ourselves to a wider community. Today, more than ever, our world needs the values cultivated around those crates and campfires along the path to Eagle Scout. We need leaders whose lives are built around the Scout Oath and Scout Law. You don't need to do any more than turn on your TV or scroll through social media to see that our world could use a bigger dose of kindness and courtesy, of bravery and loyalty, of trustworthiness and helpfulness. Speaking of helpfulness, community service is one of the first things that comes to my mind when I think about the Scouts. I know earlier this month, troops were busy hanging yellow door tags and collecting food and shelter items during the Scouting for Food campaign. Hunger and homelessness are very real problems in our community, and your efforts to mobilize your neighbors to help are critical. I also know that each of you developed and implemented a project that would be of service to your community as part of your Eagle Scout journey. Some of you constructed play equipment for schools, others engaged in projects to benefit the environment. Still others helped your community learn about its history. Whatever it was, your project left a lasting imprint on your community for years to come. And as you go forward in life, I just encourage you to continue to keep your eyes open for the needs you are uniquely prepared to meet. Sometimes opportunities for service come in obvious forms, like a food drive or a park cleanup. And sometimes they come disguised as opportunities to rethink business as usual in your everyday life and work, to invent new ways of doing things that could benefit the planet or the people around you. Fearless individuals like you with vision, values, and skills the Scouts instill are the kind of leaders that organizations like the Giant Company need to help us imagine and implement ways to become better stewards of the environment and our community. A few moments ago, Matt mentioned the Scouts Outdoor Code and our pollinator-friendly solar panel field that we just completed in June. You know, I recently learned that beekeepers estimate they lost over 40% of their bee colonies between April 2018 and April 2019, according to the Bee Informed Partnership. 40%. I mean, that's bad news for those of us who like to eat food, because roughly 1/3 of our food supply relies on pollinators. Although we've taken a step in the right direction, making true inroads into challenges like this can't be accomplished by one pollinator-friendly solar field, one company, or one nonprofit. It requires hundreds of companies and nonprofits, spurred by conservation-minded, community-oriented leaders like you Eagle Scouts. I know I can count on you to help heal the planet. So my friends, this milestone is not the end of the journey. It's merely the beginning. The world is waiting for you and the one-of-a-kind contribution only an Eagle Scout can make to the future. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Nick, and congratulations on earning this very deserving honor. And now for some final comments, please allow me to introduce Eagle Scout Ron Gardner, our New Birth of Freedom Scout Executive and Chief Executive Officer.
Good evening. Since 2010, it's been my pleasure and privilege to speak at our Council's Eagle Scout Recognition Dinner. I'd much rather be delivering these remarks in person, but I'm still grateful for this opportunity to share a few thoughts with you tonight. Our 2020 Eagle Scout class is, as always, a source of great pride and inspiration to us all, reflecting the very best ideals and achievements in Scouting. Every Eagle Scout has a story worth telling and celebrating. But for many of this year's Eagle Scouts, Completing their journey and earning the rank of Eagle Scout in the midst of a worldwide pandemic is truly a remarkable accomplishment. Congratulations to each of our 2020 Eagle Scouts who overcame adversity, remained focused on their goals, and did what was necessary to succeed. Each year, I always like to say a few words to all the moms and dads of tonight's Eagle Scout class. I too have walked in your shoes, trying to encourage, assist, and yes, even threaten our two scouts to finish their path to Eagle. I know how each of you have suffered. As our two sons reached high school and varsity sports and other pursuits became important priorities, their progress toward Eagle stalled. Then, as their 18th birthdays drew near, both of our sons realized the value of what would be lost to them if they didn't finish what they had started. There was still much to do and not much time to spare, but in the end, with the help of our troop's outstanding leaders, both of our sons made it to Eagle with just days to go before their 18th birthdays. I can tell you that our sons didn't appreciate at the time my wife and I continually nagging and pushing them to complete their work toward Eagle. That recognition comes later. Being able to say you're an Eagle Scout on a college application or your resume in seeking your first real job raises that awareness. Being able to say you're an Eagle Scout every day the rest of your life drives home the point even more. So on behalf of all those procrastinating Eagle Scouts we are honoring here tonight, I'd like to thank all the long-suffering parents for everything you did to help your son achieve Scouting's highest pinnacle. To the Scoutmasters, Assistant Scoutmasters, and other leaders who were instrumental in guiding and assisting our Eagle Scouts along the way, I'd like to offer a special thanks to each of you as well. As leaders, you've likely taken Scouts camping in some pretty awful weather and endured more than a few questionably edible meals prepared by your Scouts. But even so, when one of your Scouts makes it to Eagle, that's a pretty great feeling, right? Without all of our terrific volunteers, Scouting doesn't happen. So this night is for you as well. Finally, I'd like to thank everyone who worked so hard to pull tonight's event together and to raise the critically needed dollars to support the operation of the New Birth of Freedom Council as we work to keep Scouting going through this pandemic and preparing for brighter days ahead. The recent wonderful news about vaccine gives us great hope, knowing that the end of the pandemic and a return to normal life is now just a matter of time. We've still got some difficult days ahead, as the recent surge in the spread of the virus has shown, but help is on the horizon and coming closer and closer. As the threat from COVID wanes, I believe that enthusiastic youth and their families will be incredibly eager to get back to doing all the things they miss and love doing, and excited to seek out new opportunities. I know in my heart that Scouting will be a big part of this resurgence. Your financial support fuels our efforts to keep Scouting going as best we can right now and prepare for and be ready to welcome these families to Scouting in the months ahead. Thanks again to everyone for being a part of tonight's event. I can't wait until the Tuesday before Thanksgiving next November as we look forward to celebrating our 2021 Eagle Scout class in person. Until then, I'd like to wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving and a blessed and healthy holiday season. Take care and stay safe.
Congratulations once again to our honoree, Nick Bertram, and our newest Eagle Scout recipients. And thank you all for attending tonight and for your support of Scouting. Have a happy Thanksgiving. This concludes our recognition program. Good evening.